Welcome back, COSA 1, second 8 week, folks. Professor Almeida here. Happy Wednesday afternoon. And I'm recording this video early because I just want to get it out there, especially since I've been recording videos for my other classes. Coming up, I want to talk to you about the game plan for week 5, which opens up on Monday, November 17th. I know we're still midweek and we're getting through Excel chapters 1 and 2. But I want to let you know what the game plan is going to be because we are changing things up in the schedule. So without further ado, let's take a look here in Canvas. And by the way, I want to start with this Windows 11. Hopefully you have Microsoft 365 installed now that we are almost halfway into the course. If for some reason you still haven't installed Microsoft 365, what you can do is go into your Viking portal and then you'll click on Microsoft 365 again in your Viking portal. This will take you to office.com. This is the Copilot dashboard. You will choose the apps category and then install apps, Microsoft 365 apps. From there, you'll click the install Office button. You should get the installer downloading and then run the installer to complete installation. And like I said, you should have Microsoft 365 installed. If you don't have access to a Windows PC or for whatever reason you can't get Microsoft 365 installed, you can come to campus and use the COS computer labs. As a matter of fact, if you check the second page of the syllabus or go to the campus resources page in your welcome module, here are the hours for the COS computer labs. If you are on the COS tech support page, scroll on down, you'll see how to contact our instructional assistants. If you need help with installing Microsoft 365, contact the Student Tech Help Desk. Here's their contact information right here. And for my online folks, hopefully you've had a chance to look at these free resources. And then finally, because Microsoft Excel is a learning curve for a lot of folks, if you need to get that one-on-one tutoring, that is done through MDSC. Scroll on down, check out their policies, and click this button for the schedule. And you can see I have COSA 1 highlighted here at LAC. You can also switch over to online, and you'll see that there is a COSA 1 tutor available online. And then with TTC, you do have someone available over there as well. So again, if you need to get help, don't be afraid to reach out. And just to recap, this week, week 4, we are getting started with Excel. With chapter 1, you'll learn how to get around in spreadsheets or what are called worksheets in the world of Excel. And then with chapter 2, we get into formatting cells. You'll learn a bit about conditional formatting. Don't fall behind on these assignments. So when you get a chance, go through, knock them out. And if you are online and it seems like it's a lot, just block out some time, get an assignment done here and there. Don't let it pile up by next week. And speaking of next week, November 17th, weeks 5 and 6 will open. If you're already done with chapters 1 and 2, sorry, you'll have to wait. Take the rest of the week off and wait for Monday, November 17th. So this is the game plan for week 5. Again, if you can believe it, we'll be halfway through the course. You can see that chapter 3 just has a training sim. Right, chapter 3 is on formulas, and then you'll see a combined training sim for chapters 4 and 5 on worksheets, charts, and data. You'll see there's a skill review project for chapter 4, and then finally the quiz only covers chapters 3 and 4. So here's the game plan. Online folks, you just go through one by one as usual. But for my Monday, Wednesday folks, when you come to class on Monday the 17th, we will go over the chapter 3 training sim together in class. And then for the lab portion, you'll start on your chapter 4 and 5 training. Now, I don't expect you to finish the training, but you want to get a start on chapters 4 and 5. Remember, chapter 4 is on formulas. Chapter 5 is on charts and data. Hopefully it's pretty easy to figure out which tasks are chapter 4 and which tasks are chapter 5 in the training. When you come to class on Wednesday, we will go over Skill Review 4.1 in class. And then in your downtime, you'll finish up your chapter 4 and 5 training, and then you also have your quiz for chapters 3 and 4. And because we are finishing up with Excel, you also have an optional discussion forum here on Excel. Now, for my Monday, Wednesday, folks, SR 4.1 does take quite a bit of time to get through. Please make sure you're coming to class on time. And as you can see here, the due date for all of your Excel assignments will be Sunday, November 23rd. And as you've heard before, due dates are not due dates. So if you're behind on chapters 1 and 2 this week, make sure you set some time to get caught up. Again, you don't want to let the work pile up. And with that, thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll be in the Canvas course chat tomorrow morning for student office hours from 9 until noon Pacific time. You can also message me privately in the Canvas inbox. As you can see here, I have a message waiting for me. And with that, take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.